And we're live. This is your host Don 4 and Big Al at the Savygents Live. I just want to give you guys a shout out for tuning in. And one last thing, how y'all doing? Al, make some noise.
Yo, what's up? It's been a minute. We've been out for just a little bit. I'm adjusting my mic. The audio might be fucked up for 2 seconds, around number 45 seconds, but whatever. But yo, what up? It's been a long time. We finally got all the legit equipment. We're ready to rock and roll. So breaking down agenda as per usual. We got 2 dating stories. We're gonna bring it back to the savage old days. You know, me and Don rolling the streets, learning how to act, just like a lot of you individuals are doing today. You know, and then we're gonna keep it clean. And for quote at the end, bring you guys all together, give you some motivation. I feel like a lot of us could use that right now.
Yes. A lot of us could use some motivation. If you've been following us on Instagram, we just dropped the new segment SGC Fit. Go check that out. It's simply working out with motivational quotes during wintertime when it's cold as fuck outside and you don't want to work out anyways. A little bit of motivation never hurt anybody. You feel me?
Yeah, check it out. It's my guy Don boxing. He knows how to box a little bit. There's actually like a crazy story a little bit from our early days.
We've got tons of crazy stories, but yo, enough about me. I've actually been waiting all day for this story. My guy, Big Al, says he's got some for you guys tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and let him take the floor.
Oh, dude.
You're gonna have to start this one off, dude.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back,
Happy holidays, everybody.
I feel like the Backstreet Boys.
Damn, we're back. We're back here to stay. Here we go. So this is what we're gonna get into for this new story. Is I'm gonna introduce a new definition, a new word. So, curber, okay?
The curber.
Yeah, the curber.
The rise of the Curbers.
Yeah, so before you guys come for me real quick, let me explain what a curber is. It has nothing to really do about the aesthetics, right? So what you're looking like. This is just a point at the night, just based on your geographic region. You get applied this name. You get applied a curber. I took home a curber.
A curber.
Okay? There's some nights where I'd wake up, there's been a couple of times where I've woken up in my bed and I'm just expecting to just wake up in my bed, right? And I turn to my left and there's someone in my bed. I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from, you know?
So you wake up like shook, like, yo, where are you, right?
And the only logical thing that you think of is curber.
Oh, jeez.
Curber. Again, like I said, it's based on the geographic region that you're picking this girl up. It's at the end of the night, everything's already shut down, everybody's waiting for the lifts, and you just somehow find a way to take someone home.
From the curb. That's why it's called a curber.
From the curb.
So you're outside, so the club's over, right? And now, you're just outside, make eye contact, or?
Alright, yeah, so let me get into the story now. Okay, so now we provided some context, we provided you guys with a new definition.
Curber,
okay? This is just your autopilot. How good is your fucking autopilot? Are you waking up, blacking out, and you find someone in your bed, you're naked, you're like, what the fuck? And she's naked too. You're like, you're probably fucked, but I don't remember. It's like ordering a Jim Jones sandwich. Like, I don't know if you had this experience, you were at college, I went down to JMU, and you eat that sandwich that night before, and it was so fucking good. You wake up in the morning, you see the wrapper in your fucking salt, because you don't remember what it tastes like.
Exactly.
That's the fucking one of the worst feelings in the world. But anyways,
terrible.
I fucking digress. I'm just excited to be back on air and talk about stories. This is my story of a curb. So this night, me and this guy, as a lot of these stories kind of parlay or where they're derived from, it's me and this guy going out. It took us a little while to get kind of acclimated with each other and just figure out how each other works.
Wait, I was there?
A little bit of ping pongs and all this stuff. This one's a great story. All right. So
I was there.
So this is introducing 2 topics, right? So curber, which you probably just learned about tonight, and a cock block, which everyone's already heard of.
We'll
right?
put the curber up on the SGC lingo on the Instagram. You can check that out.
Yeah, just so you don't forget, okay?
Read about it.
Yeah, don't read about it, okay? So this night, me and this guy went to Decades. I think we're just fucking bouncing around, like a couple people had tables up on a rooftop. I don't even remember quite sure like what's going on there, but when it's a curber night, a lot of things are a little bit hazy. You just remember the finer details, like who did you bring home, who did you wake up with in the morning,
how did you even get home type deal.
Yeah, I mean that's the questions you're asking, right? So this girl, I don't know what happened. I was just walking down the street, and it was one of those occasions where we just made eye contact. It was like we just made eye contact, and something in me told me, it's like, yo, go talk to this girl. She was really fucking cute. And I was like, she made eye contact with me, and I went back and like, you do the one eye contact and you're just like, okay, fine, whatever. But if you do it again, It's
the
like
double take.
a double take. You both did a double take.
take.
You're like both breaking your neck. You're like, bro, if we're gonna break our necks tonight, we might as well like try to make something of this, right? So I go over to this girl. I start talking to her. She was like we made eye contact, and then all of a sudden we just started holding hands. It's like this girl became my girlfriend. And I don't know what happened. Like we skipped all the steps, skipped all the dates. Like she just.
So you guys make eye contact, then you're holding hands, and then there's the wedding.
We start holding hands. We start talking a little bit. She told me she's from like Austria. We started making out. I'm just like, okay, Austrian Alps. I guess that's kind of cool.
She's from the Alps. She's from Austria.
Yeah. You know,
wow.
Yeah.
Exotic guy.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. So like you gotta be a little bit excited, right?
Conquer it.
But where the real story is before we got home. Okay. So I picked this girl up on the curb. It's time to go home. I don't even know where Don is. Don like just disappeared. Sometimes he just disappears. That was his MO back in the day.
I honestly don't know where I was that night.
He would just either cook or find someone for hearing aids.
What? Oh shit! It's like that. Okay.
Yeah, I always gotta throw that one in there, dude.
Dude, there's guys.
One day he's gonna have to tell that story.
Oh god. Oh god. Anyways, it's not on me. It's on you right now. So talk to me about this girl you picked up from the curb.
All right. So we get in the Uber, right? And we're about ready to go, and we get a knock on the door. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's a cop. He opens the door, right? I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And the cop's there with this girl and this guy, and they're like, yo, that's our friend, that's our friend. And then like, the cop asked the girl that I'm sitting with, she's like pretty much in my lap, we're holding hands, whatever. Remember, she's my girlfriend at this point. But
you work fast, my friend. You
yeah, like basically we're already dating and shit, you know. But the cop's like, yo, do you know this guy? And she's like, yeah, I do. And she's like, well, are you okay with going with him? And she's like, yeah. And then the friends are like, no, she needs to come with us. And then the cop's like, well, she's a grown woman, and just closes the door.
Wow. That's real. So the cop blocked the cop block.
Yeah, bro, it's nuts.
That's crazy.
So honestly, I just like take her home and like we just banged, and like that's not even like where the like crazy part of the story is. Just like let's close the deal. Like didn't black out. Woke up in the morning. Did it again. Like what was that? Like, overall,
damn. She was a strong curber.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Off the curb, baby.
Yeah, that was nice because even when the light shone in through the window the next day, and the blinds were like a little bit cracked. I was like, okay, you
wow, yeah. You
so
you saw her in the morning and you didn't like run.
And I don't want to like it was at my house. So I was like, there's not much you could if you're running like your shoes at your house, you know.
Oh yeah, you run around. That makes sense.
It's just no. So I mean like it's just basically my story about like the curb or one of my many experiences with picking up girls from the curb. But
this guy, he's
it's just like an autopilot. My mind is just like, dude, like. It just knows what exactly, even though it almost runs at higher efficiency when I'm in the curber level, when I'm picking up curbers and like just in a regular night. My mind's just like, dude, you're gonna do this, you're gonna go talk to her, you're gonna be like this, you're gonna be direct, you're gonna say, yo, let's go, and then you're gonna go home, and then you're gonna fuck, and then that's it.
Like, jeez.
Yeah, that's like my mind. It's programmed. It's like autopilot program. It'll do that.
Bro, straight.
I mean, it's been a minute since I've done that, obviously, but like back in like I guess 2018, I had learning how to become a Savygent, really pretty much I guess like the old history or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now. But yeah, basically just growing up and learning how to act.
Just learning
old
days.
Yeah, not even gonna say glory days because life's so good right now, and especially when this shit takes off and all you guys find is podcasts. Like,
oh, exactly. They're gonna look back and be like, I can't believe you said that. I'll be like, yeah, me either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So my story is kind of a quick one. I mean, I could always add more into it.
No, dude, you're good. If that's your story, that's the story. Don't change it for nobody.
Yeah, don't change it. Yeah, nobody. Hey, you hear that?
For nobody.
Fucking schmucks. I'm just kidding. We love you all.
He's not kidding. We're not kidding.
Whatever. Yeah.
SGC.
Hold on. Let's
fucking wire guy.
SGC.
Fucking work for the FBI, man.
Alright, I won't say it.
Got word of wire. Yeah. Anyways, all right. So it's about that time of the night. It's my story time. I don't have a curber story. I have actually a New Year's story. Ooh, a New Year's story from what was it like? It was 2017 New Year's, 2016 to 2017 New Year's. I was chilling with a couple of my boys, and we did a local New Year's spot. We actually went out to Arlington.
Wait, was I invited?
You weren't there, dude.
Bro, this guy's a fucking guy,
dude. You weren't there. You'll be all right though. You weren't there. I think you might have took this New Year's off. That's what was going on.
Yeah, you know, like we talked about earlier things. Just go watch the fucking podcast.
Yeah, no, the dude took the New Year's off, so I was just me and a couple of my other boys. I was with my boy Nick and my boy MJ. Shout outs to them, you know, they do their things. What happened was we ended up going to Spider Kelly's and we were just chilling, having a good time. I met some people up there, but at the end of the night, what happened? I just blacked out. Like, that's the thing. Here's my best advice for you guys. On New Year's, try to stick to your mission if you have one. Like, if you're just, I don't know what you're doing. Like, you know, the mission on New Year's is, let's be honest, is to hook up with somebody new, someone random. You know what I mean?
No,
like
it's to get a New Year's kiss done.
What?
Yo, gentlemen, bro.
Okay. All right, I said hook up. What's your definition of hook up?
Yo.
Oh, yeah. Think about it.
It's just, hook up can mean anything. It can mean
okay. So you find
lips,
somebody.
Lips. Wait, what?
You find somebody you're vibing with, and then let's say you hook up, but it's New Year's, so sometimes it goes further than just a kiss. Sometimes.
For who?
I'm just saying, for some people it does. Let me finish my story because I didn't get laid that night, but my boy Nick had a threesome. Yeah, it was crazy.
Bro, you couldn't even share, dude.
Huh?
You couldn't even share, dude.
Dude, he had, but that's his thing. That's his story to share. He can share that some other time. If you ever want to come on the podcast, you can hit me up. But yeah, my boy Nick, he ended up with, you know, with 2 girls for himself, and I just went home. But that is not the story. That's how the story starts. So the next day is New Year's Day. Now, I'm a little bit upset. I wouldn't say upset. I was just like, damn, New Year's Eve. I didn't get any love from no chicks. So New Year's Day, round 2, I went out again to this day party. This was at A-Town. Here's where it gets good. This is at A-Town on a Sunday after New Year's. So I meet some girls that, let's say, they also what? Grandmas, no.
Gremlins.
No, these
not grandmas. Gremlins.
Dude, no one's talking to grandmas, bro.
Alright, dude. You're not hearing me correctly.
You said gremlins.
Yeah.
But I heard grandmas.
Oh.
Say it with your chest.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, so I meet this girl. She's not a gremlin. She's actually a pretty good looking girl. This was on New Year's Day. So it's not over.
Oh, you about to yak or something?
No, I'm just burping. Can I burp in peace?
Yo, remember? Alright, we have a new segment coming out, Clink and Drink. Just watch it. This guy might burp a little bit.
We got a new segment coming out, Clink and Drink. Bro, let me finish my story, bro.
Alright, go ahead.
This guy's a fucking troll. He's an in-person troll. The fuck?
Yo, that's you gotta have fun with your boys, you know. Happy holidays, everybody.
I meet this girl at A-Town the next day, New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, Don didn't do shit. I didn't get a kiss, I didn't get no one gave a fuck about me. New Year's Day, the next day. I show up with a bag, remember, so I'm bad guy now. Yes, because I spent New Year's Eve at my brother's house, and New Year's Day, I was going back home. But I was like, before I go back home, I'm gonna check out the spot. I was still fresh, had new clothes. I changed and everything, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go party for a little bit on New Year's Day. Cool. I meet this girl who's feeling me, right? And I'm just like, oh, that's cool, you know. Next thing you know, I start talking to her, I'm smooth, I'm dancing a little bit. I don't care what anyone says, your boy can dance. Anyways,
Yeah, anyways, we might have to cut that out.
Disrespect. Anyways, so I'm dancing with this girl, and then... Dude, stop. So I'm dancing with her. Next thing you know, we're at the bar, right? We're at the bar, and what? We're talking shit. She's saying she was a Giants fan is the last thing I remember. She was a Giants fan. She had like a jersey on, whatever. Super cool. She was a Latino broad. Latina, I guess.
Those are mine.
But yeah, this guy is a Latin guy, but whatever. She was a Latina, real, very, very good looking girl. I can't knock anything about her. Next thing you know, we're dancing, we go to the bar. I order her a drink, and we're drinking, we're dancing, we're talking, and then she invites me to go to a hookah spot with her and her friends. All right? Now, I'm thinking, okay, well, fuck, I'm not doing shit. Sure, I got my bag. So I pick up my bag, which was like, it wasn't a book bag, it was like a miniature suitcase. I'm serious, no, it's a true story. But you gotta understand, when I went out on New Year's Day, I wasn't expecting shit because I was like, everybody already had their fun on New Year's Eve. You haven't even heard this story because I don't tell this story a lot. But everyone already had their fun. I was just going out to go out. So, this is why I have my bag. I have my fucking travel bag. I go out, meet this girl. She invites me to a hookah spot somewhere in Alexandria. I take my travel bag and I put it in her car with her friends. So it's like I'm the only dude there and there's 4 girls and me and I'm sitting in the back in the middle of these girls. They take me to the hookah spot and they meet up like one other dude and it's just me. It's me and this one dude and like 4 girls and we're chilling, right?
Yo, how old were the girls?
She was older than me at the time. I was like,
at the time? So
yeah.
I think she would still be older than you.
She's still
fucking guy.
You know what I meant? Like I was like 24 and she was 26, some shit like that. You know, and she was like,
dude, that's my age, bro. What
yeah, dude. Bro, I'm actually immortal. I don't know if like something like that. So like I'm kind of immortal. Look, back to the story. I'm at a new spot from the A-Town hookah lounge, chilling with these girls I just met. Next thing it's like 11, 12. And I'm thinking, all right, fuck, I gotta get out of here. Huh?
Where's crack at?
Hey, leave me alone. It's at 11, 12. I'm thinking, all right, I gotta get out of here. So the girl who invited me over, she's just like, well, where do you live? I'll just take you home. I'm just like, what? She's
That's
like,
convenient.
Exactly. So this is what she's like, where do you live? I'll just take you home. My dumb ass was like, first I was like, nah, you don't gotta do that. I can just. She's like, are you sure? I'm just like, wait, what am I saying? I'm like, yo, what am I saying?
You gotta sit yourself down, huh?
Yeah, of course, dude. You know, but that's the thing. When you go out expecting nothing, things like that happen.
No, exactly. Yo, so can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, I laugh at this one before I even ask it. Alright, so how many times do you think you've gotten sat down in your lifetime?
Honestly, my knees hurt, dude. My knees hurt.
Oh, dude.
Sit downs are crazy. I've been sat down indirectly. Like that's another story, but sit downs are crazy. Hold on, so this girl, she's like, hey, let me take you back to your house. My dumb ass, first of all, like, wait, no, you don't have to do that. Being a gentleman, I'm like, wait, hold on. That was a kind of savage statement for someone you just met. It's time to flip the script. So I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, you can do that. So I take my travel bag, I put it in. No, I'm serious. I'm holding a travel bag. Hold on, yeah.
Wait, so like, alright, so hold on. Why the fuck do you still have your travel bag? Did you just not go home from New Year's?
I did not. I went straight from my New Year's.
Did you take a shower?
I did, of course, at my brother's house.
Okay.
Come on, guy. I had a whole change of outfit.
But bag guy.
You're not. Yeah, 100% back. That's what I'm saying. I expected nothing because I had a fucking bag the whole time. I didn't give a fuck. You know, like, I want to chill, whatever, cool. But I told her this. I'm like, yo, listen, I just got back from my brother's house at New Year's, but my spot's over here. She was like, cool. So I put my bag in her trunk, right? She drops me off, and then, well, she drives me to my house, and then she's like, yeah, you know, can I come in and get some water or something? I'm just like, yeah, you know, like I honestly don't even know what's going on. But when women have their mind made up, you know, it's one of those things. So I let her in, and I'm chilling. I'm like, how in the world did I get this beautiful girl back here at my house? I literally didn't do anything. I wasn't even expecting anything. And fucking, she's over here and she's feeling me more than I even thought. So the next thing I do is I'm like, well, fuck it. I want you guys to take note of this. I have emergency bottles of wine just in case. They're called my emergency wines. I hide them. And they're just in case for nights like this. You always gotta have some type of alcohol on hand for nights like this when you don't even know what the fuck you did, but you've got some girl that you gotta entertain and like, you know, play the game with.
Let me sum it up. What he's trying to say. Okay.
Tell him.
Alright. So what he's saying is like, anytime you're going out, anytime you're going out or you're pre-gaming with anybody, you always want to have a stocked fridge, right? But
Exactly.
And you want to have a variety, especially if you're catering more towards the females. Like, some people like White Claw, some people like beers, some people like wine. Have a little bit of fucking everything.
Of everything, and then have your hard liquor as well.
Yeah, don't fuck around. Like,
do not.
Because if there's that one thing that she doesn't, you don't have that one thing that she likes.
You're dead.
You're done.
You're dead.
Night's over.
You're dead.
Like, just go to sleep.
Exactly. Why even go out?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, basically.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Spend your money. Give it to the bar.
Go ahead. $400, whatever.
Done. Oh, Tia? What?
No, so lucky for me, you know, I kind of knew how to act at this point. I wasn't all the way there yet, but like I at least had an emergency bottle of wine. And she was like, "Oh, red's my favorite." I was like, "Oh, look at this." Like, I don't know, the heavens opened up. But tonight was my night. I went out, I didn't do anything. I chilled. A girl came up to me, liked me enough, invited me back, hung out with her friends, met all her friends. After that, the hookah lounge, she drove me home. And at the end of the day, them draws came off. Let's be honest. I ended up smashing this girl, and she was cool. You know, it was like I wanted to talk to her more, but she's like, "Oh, you're like a one night thing." I'm like, fuck it. Sometimes you're that guy. You're just a one night thing, and it is what it is.
Wait, so she like turned on the lights? Is that what happened?
No. You're an asshole. No. It's the truth, and women know exactly what I'm talking about. There's some guys out there that. You're just like, "Oh, he's cute for now," type deal, and you just.
I mean, it's fair. Like,
it's fair.
I had one of those like last summer. Basically, like we went out that night. It was actually a really good vibe. I was like, "Yo, this girl's pretty dope, right?" And then she invites me back, smoke out, we have sex, we hook up, and then I leave. And then she asked for one of my recipes. I sent it over to her, and then she didn't. I said, and she didn't respond back.
You gave her a family recipe, dude?
Yeah. So I made her come like. I can see it.
Oh, God damn.
And I gave her a fucking family recipe. So, like, a little disrespect. But
bro,
it happens.
It happens, bro. It is what it is. It's craziness. But yeah, no, like, moral of this story is don't go out expecting shit. Just do your thing. Do your thing, and you will be fucking amazed of what you attract. Like, you don't. Like, a lot of guys think they gotta go out and spit game and fucking, they gotta do the most. Oh, look at these girls over there. I'm gonna buy that whole table of shots. You can do that, yeah, but like, you don't have to. That's honestly the moral of the story. This is me just going, I had a fucking bag, like a travel bag.
Just basically it's your vibe, bro. Like, you have a good vibe, you have good energy. Yeah. It's like, you don't gotta, like, don't leave with the drinks. Just like, yo, just walk up and like, "Hey, my name's Don. What's your name?" And that's fucking it.
There's no girl is looking to hook up with a dude with a travel bag. Like, think about it. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, all you should have said, bro, is I work for American Airlines. I
just got off work. You know, like, all I'm saying is just for the dudes out there. Fuck.
What happened there?
Oh, my voice cracks a little bit.
Yeah,
that's okay.
2 times. Like, might want to talk to the doctor about that.
Dude, I think I'm fine.
Bro.
I think.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Old enough to drink this beer.
Oh, there it goes again, bro! Oh, fuck!
Dude, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. My voice cracks, and it is what it is. But I don't hide it. If it happens, it happens. My name's Don Ford. You know who I am.
My voice cracked.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Hey, cheers to that, bro.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that.
S-C-C.
Alright, well, let's close it up with our quote of the day.
Quote of the day, yeah.
Quote of the day. Yeah.
So we're gonna take this quote straight from the SGC Fit that we actually just posted not too long ago. I think I have it memorized, honestly. It's just nothing crazy. It's just me boxing. Like I said, we do want to give you guys some fitness motivation, keep you guys active. It's kind of being a part of being a savage gentleman. It's the balance. It's the balance of everything. Just fucking well-rounded individuals is what we're looking for to become a savage gent.
Yo, give him the 5 Fs.
All right, here's the 5 Fs. Number 1, you gotta be funny. Number 2, you gotta be fit. Number 3, you gotta be fashionable. We got some new clothes. Check them out at the shop at www.savygents.com/shop1. That's the fucking our shop. Check it out. After fashionable is you gotta know how to flirt. That's why we're on here doing all these dating, do's and don'ts. And then the last F is probably the most important one, is you gotta be fearless. Right there, I got my 5 fingers up. For those watching on YouTube, for those on the audio podcast, I got 5 fingers up. Fearless. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you just gotta be fearless. Like, you can't spend your life thinking about what everyone else thinks about you. What do you think about yourself?
Yeah, I like that. It's what you think about yourself.
Have no fear. Like, come on. This is why we're out here talking shit. We're giving embarrassing stories because we're literally fearless. Like, what the fuck? You can say what you want about me, but you're not on your podcast saying embarrassing shit about yourself. I am, so it is what it is. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna read him the quote, and you can go ahead and elaborate on it. I actually have it memorized.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case.
Don't
Alright.
touch anything. Just read it.
I'm not gonna. I know how to work a phone, dude.
Just in case, your big fingers, dude.
All right, cool. So here's a quote. Working towards greatness every day, but the fight has just begun. Stay hungry. That's the full quote. Alex, go ahead. Tell me what your thoughts are on that quote right there.
Yeah, I mean, like, bottom line is just like as cliche as it sounds. It's like, doesn't matter what mountaintop, how high a mountaintop is. Once you get to the top, don't fucking stop. It's like, just because you got to where you thought you wanted to be, doesn't mean you should stop. You should always be hungry, no matter what. You should always want more and be unsatisfied, I'm not saying in the sense of like, oh, you can't be happy, you can't be content from here and there, but it's just like, okay, I enjoyed this for a little bit, now time to go back to work.
Exactly. It's basically like, look for another mountain. Once you climb the top of your mountain, look for another mountain and climb the top of that one. And then look for another mountain after that, and just fucking keep going. Like,
yeah, that's it. It's just continuously having goals, and like you gotta be realistic about them, right? You want to have some short-term goals like that are challenging but yet attainable, right? And then once you conquer that goal, you're just like, oh shit, maybe that was like a little bit more easier than I thought.
cool.
All right, so we were recording again. I had a little raps right
Little
there,
hiccup.
but
Let me finish it up with this.
finishing up with the quote. So essentially, you guys get the idea, but just don't fucking stop. Look for a new challenge. Don't be down on yourself. From failure comes learning. You're learning a new lesson. So look at it that way.
Exactly. As soon as you wake up in the morning, don't focus on what everybody else is doing. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on what your goals are. Focus on how you become better. Focus on how the life you want to live comes to you. You do that every day, and I promise you, you will be successful. And that's from your boys, Down 4 and Big Al. Another successful podcast. We're gonna mess around with the editing a little bit, but for the most part, it was one take Jake. You feel me?
That's right.
I think that's about it. That's about it.
Yeah, there's only one thing left to do, bro.
Go ahead, let them know. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Just cut it! Alright. Cut the recording.